Hi, in this video I introduce a one-player puzzle game called Genono Solitaire. You can see it on the screen. At first glance it's hard to believe how many ideas and intellectual challenges can arise from this logic toy. Genono Solitaire is played on a board of 8 by 8 squares with 20 game pieces. The rules are simple. The valid moves. Each piece can jump over a horizontally or vertically adjacent piece. For example, this piece can jump over this piece right, or for example this piece can jump over this piece up, or this piece can jump over this piece left, or for example this piece can jump over this piece down. As you can see, there are pieces with two colors on the board, red and green. What's the difference between the two? If a red piece jumps over a piece, the piece being jumped over is removed from the game. For example, this piece will jump over this piece right. Now it will jump over this piece up. This piece will jump over this piece left. Now it will jump over this piece up, and so on. If a green piece jumps over a piece, the piece being jumped over stays on its place. For example, this piece will jump over this piece left, this piece will jump over this piece left, this piece will jump over this piece up, and so on. So you can rearrange the green pieces for free without losing any piece. So the moves, recapitulation: each piece can jump over a horizontally or vertically adjacent piece. If a red piece jumps over a piece, the piece being jumped over is removed from the game. If a green piece jumps over a piece, the piece being jumped over stays on its place. The objective. There are 10 basic games in Genono Solitaire with 10 different objectives. In this video I'll show you the game called the Corners. The Corners game. There are 4 corner squares on the board. This one, this one, this one, and this one. The objective of the Corners game is to occupy as many of the corner squares as possible with pieces of any color. So as to the objective, the color of the piece that reaches the corner square is not important. Also, the number of the pieces that remain outside the corner squares doesn't matter. If you get your first piece to one of the corner squares, you have reached the level called one corner. If you reach a position where any 2 out of the 4 corner squares are occupied by pieces, you completed the level called 2 corners. If 3 corner squares are occupied by pieces, the level called 3 corners is done, and if you achieve a position with all 4 corner squares occupied by pieces, then you have accomplished the level called 4 corners. It's obvious that the more corners you want to occupy, the more challenging the problem is. To demonstrate the game, I'll show you one corner solution example. This piece can reach this corner square by using one of 2 paths. This path or this path. The first jump and the second jump, or the first jump and the second jump. To use this path, I need to move some piece to this square and also to this square. Let's try to make some moves with these green pieces. Now this piece can go down over this piece, and on this place it's only one step to the corner square. The only problem is how to deliver some piece to this square. This piece can reach this square in 2 steps, first, second, but I need to move some piece to this square first. It's easy to arrange as this piece can reach this square in 1 step. So now this piece can go left over this piece. Now it can go down over this piece, and finally this piece can jump over this piece left and reach the corner square. So the level 1 corner is done. Restart. So how many corners do you dare to occupy? You can play Genono Solitaire online on my website. Just click the link solitaire.genono.com below this video. You can comfortably play it on any device, including PC or smartphone. Of course, you can play the game offline too. You can use sets of other games like chess or reversi for this purpose. Or you can draw an 8 by 8 square board on a paper and use coins as the game pieces. The other 9 games of Genono Solitaire are very interesting too. Some of them are easier and some are even more difficult than the corners game. Their full description you can find in my book Genono, which is available at online bookstores. Now I'll show you the absolutely most difficult problem of Genono Solitaire. It's called Clean 4 Corners, and it is a part of the game called Clean Corners. This problem is solved if there are only 4 pieces on the board and all of them are on the corner squares. So unlike the corners game that I've described before, in Clean Corners game the number of pieces outside the corner squares must be 0. The word clean means there are no pieces outside the corner squares. So the Clean 4 Corners puzzle is solved if all 4 corner squares are occupied by pieces of any color and there are no pieces outside the corner squares. Here's the diagram showing the position you have to achieve if you want to solve Clean 4 Corners problem. The black circles represent pieces of any color, red or green. That's why I used a neutral color. The Clean 4 Corners problem is incredibly hard. At this time I'm the only one on this planet who knows its solution, and I do not reveal it. Because Genono Solitaire is a mystery I prepared for you. Thank you for watching and have fun.